Ooh, you filmed Queer in Rome, your first stint in Italy. What was your go-to pasta? I had no pasta in Rome because I was dieting. That was painful. It was like walking through the streets of Rome, smelling pizza and pasta, and I didn't have any of it. Hello, I'm Drew Starkey, and Esquire has asked me to explain some things. Let's dive in, shall we? Who would win in a fight, Peter Parker or Rafe Cameron? I mean, come on, Spider-Man. It's insane. What do you remember about filming this scene with Tom Holland? Tom's amazing, and that was really stunt heavy. Yeah, he could be a brilliant stunt coordinator because he came in with his ideas and kind of took charge. So I think he pulled me down off the bus and just started beating the hell out of me. It was fun. It was in the rain. It was romantic. Did you do any military-style training with Chris Pratt or Taylor Kitsch to prepare for your role in The Terminal List? It was the most fun on set. I didn't get to work with them much. I worked with Chris, I think, a day or two. We were filming, I think, somewhere in Topanga or something, and I'm a part of this fugitive task force that's chasing Chris's character. And we end up on the side of this mountain. Chris is giving this beautiful performance, and this bee, this honeybee, starts like flying around his face, and it hits his face, and so he's trying to give this amazing performance as he always does, and his bee is like attacking his face. Tears are streaming down my face because I'm like trying not to laugh. I think I remember asking him about it. He was like, yeah, I found this bee on the ground, and I guess when his friend got mad that I picked him up. Your audition tape for Queer was a slam dunk. Can you tell us what you did for the tape? This is actually a funny story. I sent two, but the first one I had my good friend Rudy Ponco help me tape it. One of the scenes was me in bed, I believe. And so Rudy came to my apartment, and I had my camera set up in tripod, and I was laying in the bed framing myself, and he was like, I was like, just trust me, okay? I need your help. So he was a good sport for helping me with that. What was it like working with Daniel? I mean, he's such a collaborator, him and Luca both, but like he works really hard on what he's prepared and what he's done, but he's so willing just to give it to someone else. Yeah, he's incredible. And an asshole and all that. And what I've learned from him is too immeasurable, I feel, really. What is the secret to playing such an antagonistic character? I think what it is, at least for me, I don't feel as much pressure to be liked or be loved by people. And I think that's what's most fun about it, is you get to play. And you could do something terrible, and it's still within the wheelhouse of like, well, you're supposed to hate this person, so it doesn't matter. Maybe that's a secret, I don't know. The secret's out now. Your Instagram is fashionably sparse, explain. It's always been a love-hate thing, mostly hate. I think what it is I'm just so, I don't know, maybe I'm nervous about putting myself out there in that way. I don't know what it is. I just try to stay off it as much as possible. I think at times that I have been on it, it's like I realize how much of an addiction it is. It doesn't make me happy. Do you have a go-to karaoke song? Tequila. Because I love the moment where people realize and they hate you for a second, you know? They're like, you know, da-na-da-na-na, and everyone's like, Tequila's also my shower song. It's also the song that I belt in the shower. What's your relationship like with basketball? It's my first love. Basketball is definitely my first love. My dad's a college coach, and we were very much a basketball family growing up, and so much from basketball and playing basketball is translated into acting, and you know, it's kind of the same thing. You're working with a group of people, you have a person in charge, like you're only as strong as your weakest link. And a lot of the philosophy of it, I think it's similar, but I still love it. Jonathan Anderson of Loewe created the costumes for Queer. How did the wardrobe inform your character? As an actor, I don't have a lot of words to work with, so everything had to be about, you know, this physicality. Jonathan was really essential, and he had a very specific idea of the silhouette of this person. In our first fitting, he was like, what do you think? And I was like, I don't know, you tell, like, you're the expert, like, you're doing, you know, I leave it in your hands, so thank you, Jonathan. Daniel Craig is a serious watch collector. Did working with him give you any desire to upgrade your own? Yeah, I mean, I love watches too. He's an Omega guy, like that's his thing, and I love Omegas. I was gifted a Speedmaster. I liked watches before, but I got that, and it like opened Pandora's box for me. I'm like, oh, I get it now. What was your biggest takeaway being directed by Luca Guadagnino? He recognizes that it is the ultimate collaborative art form. And I think that's what makes great directors great, is your ability to assemble the perfect team around you, so yeah. What direction did Luca Guadagnino give you for this scene? I don't think there was much direction. I think Daniel and I just went for it. And I mean, we talked about ideas and directions where to take it, but Daniel and I did it once, and I think Luca came in, he like walked in and he was like, one more time, let's do it one more time. We're like, okay. Yeah, it was quick though. It was like, it was very fast, yeah. Describe North Carolina style. It's like any other place, but a lot more workwear. When I find something that I like, it's because it's dependable and makes me feel comfortable. I mean, I still have shirts from 10, 15 years ago that I wear. So yeah, anything dependable. Or boring, I don't know. That's boring. Let's go with boring. What is the Loewe special sauce? I think there's such a freedom to play. It feels exciting. But also Loewe feels like it incorporates so much other art. I mean, those shows are like going to a circus. It's amazing. All right, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, Esquire.